Hello, dear students. During this lesson, we will discuss questions 6, 7, and 8 from the second section of the official 2007-2008 SAT reasoning test. Question number 6. The graph of the function y equals f of x is shown above. This is this graph. If x is greater than or equals -3 and less than or equals 6, for how many values of x does f of x equals 2? Thus, in this question we have to determine the number of roots of the equation f of x equals 2, which lie on the line segment from -3 through 6. On the next diagram, you see the same graph, but you can also see here a line y equals 2. So, I draw a line which is parallel to the x-axis and which intersect y-axis at point 2. Because this point has coordinates 0 and 3, 2 would be somewhere here, between origin and this point. And then I draw this line. You can see that this line intersects the graph of the given function at 3 points. And x-coordinates of these points are between -3 and 6. And x-coordinates of points of intersection of this line y equals 2 with the graph of the function are the roots of the equation f of x equals 2. Thus, we have 3 values of x which belong to the line segment -3, 6 and which satisfy the equation f of x equals 2. Therefore, the right choice is D. Problem number 7. This problem, as well as the previous problem, has difficulty level 4. If the average, or arithmetic mean, of t and t plus 2 is x, and if the average of t and t minus 2 is y, what is the average of x and y? You remember that if we need to find the average of two numbers, we should add these two numbers and divide the result by 2. So, this problem could be solved in 3 steps. First of all, we should find x as average of t and t plus 2. Then we should find y as the average of t and t minus 2. And finally, we will find the average of x and y. Step number 1. X is the average of t and t plus 2. So we add t and t plus 2 and divide the result by 2. In the numerator of the fraction we combine like terms. We got 2t plus 2, and then each term in the numerator we divide by the denominator by 2. 2t divided by 2 is t, 2 divided by 2 is 1. Therefore, x equals t plus 1. The next step is similar to the previous. Now we find y as an average of t and t minus 2. So we added t and t minus 2 and divided the result by 2. T plus t minus 2 is 2t minus 2. And then each term of the numerator we divided by 2, the result is t minus 1. So y equals t minus 1. Now we have to find the average of x and y. Average of x and y is sum x plus y divided by 2. Instead of x, we substituted t plus 1. Instead of y, t minus 1. Then we combined like terms in the numerator. 1 and negative 1 cross out. T plus t gives 2t. 2t divided by 2 is t. So the right answer is C. The average of x and y equals t. Problem number 8. For all numbers x and y, let x triangle y be defined as follows: x squared plus xy plus y squared. Find the value of the following expression: 3 triangle 1 and then triangle 1. So we have to perform calculations. We have to perform 2 times operation triangle. First of all, this operation is applied to numbers 3 and 1, and then we apply it to the result and 1. Let us see how can we do it. 3 triangle 1. Instead, x is 3, y is 1. So instead of x, we substitute 3 squared, plus 3 times 1 because y is 1, plus 1 squared. And then we evaluate. 3 squared is 9, 3 times 1 is 3, plus 1, the result is 13. Therefore, 3 triangle 1 would be 13. Now the last second step. 3 triangle 1 and again triangle 1. 3 triangle 1 we evaluated, it is 13, so we substitute 13 here. And then again apply formula x squared plus xy plus y squared, where x is 13 and y is 1. It would be 13 squared plus 13 times 1 plus 1 squared. 13 squared is 169, plus 13 plus 1 would be 183. So the right answer is E. This problem also has difficulty level 4. I don't think that these problems, 3 problems, much more difficult than the problems which have difficulty level 1. I don't understand how they grade the difficulty level of the problems. Okay. Our lesson is over. Thank you for participation in the class. This was Vladimir Luzgin.